just from initial glance, don't know if it's enough to get second yellow. And obviously you guys saw what the second yellow did. Red card, and game kind of got stretched at that moment, and they pulled away a little bit. So I don't know. I have to watch it back, obviously. And,
did you see? Oh, I'm sorry. Were you still talking?
No, that's good.
I was going to ask you, what did you hear the ref say about the penalty after going through the VAR?
Didn't say much, which I feel like tells a lot. Didn't really say much. Seems a little soft to me. I think Sean wins the ball. Just in general, I think it was just a frustrating night. I think they started wasting time. They scored 17 minutes in, and then I think the rest of the game they were just slowing it down. And I feel like at some point you gotta punish them for slowing the game down, because if you don't, they'll just keep doing it, and that's what they did. So it's tough. It was frustrating for sure.
Peter, you have an 18-day break now before you play again. So what do you think will be the biggest thing you guys need to address, going forward? Because there's been times like the DC game, the NYCFC game, even the Toronto game where you didn't give up much and then gave up 3 goals tonight, referees notwithstanding. But this team also hasn't scored a lot recently. So what do you think is the biggest thing you guys need to work on before you come back and play Charlotte?
I think we win games when we keep clean sheets, and I think today it took us a little long to figure out what they were doing. We had weapons up front. They kind of exploited that. It can't take that long for us to realize that you need to. We play a style where obviously we're always playing in 1v1 at the bag, 1v1 in the middle of the park, which can be risky at times. And I think we got a few early warnings. They played the risk a couple times, and then I think that's on us as players to address that and figure out what the problem is. And we just didn't do that, and they capitalized, and that was kind of the wake-up call. Obviously when you go down a goal, it's tough, but I think the end of the second half we had some very good chances that we need to continue to work on our final third play as a team. People, it's not just the forwards that are getting these good positions, midfielders are getting in these positions, and it's just about calming down a little bit, because we do feel the pressure. So we need to just take a second, take a deep breath, and find our corners and score. But keeping clean sheets is massive for us, and something we have to keep doing. Because if you don't do it, obviously you're always going to have to crawl back into games. So.
You played so far against the big coach, right now, and some starting minutes. What is attributed to that to this point that made you stand out and go to this one in midfield to get those starts?
I think for me, I felt like I was always doing the right things, even when I wasn't playing. I feel like every day in training I was one of the better players. I was always pushing myself, just waiting for that opportunity really. And I think got lucky. A couple guys got hurt, a couple guys left, and then I got my opportunity. And I think I showed that I can play the standard and I can play pretty well. So I was always just waiting for my chance, and I was always just staying ready as I could. And I'm getting more comfortable every single game. So just got to keep pushing and getting better.
One more.
Well, since you've been given starts now for these last couple of games, how's it been for you so far to be in the starting 11?
Yeah, it's obviously a good feeling, but at the same time, just not really satisfied. I want to be able to establish myself as a player, in this team and in this league. And you can't do that with just a couple good performances. It has to be week in, week out. So, every game I play, it's always, think about it for a couple hours, then it's always on to the next one, because I know I'm not in a position where I can take my foot off the gas. I have to keep pushing. So it's been just a lot of preparing for the next one and just trying to be as ready as I can and perform as well as I can. So
Thanks, Pete.
Yeah.
Thanks, Peter.